Oxi. Tem bagulho errado aqui. É no meio. Em cima. Do lado. Nossa, eu deixei a música. Tá. Deixa eu ver se minhas informações privilegiadas estão privilegiadas. Só pra ver se minha informação privilegiada tá privilegiada mesmo. Aquele! Oxi! Tomou um pau. Tá. Tem que chegar ali. Mas como chegar ali?
Oh my God!
Ah, sai fora, muito louco. Sai. Ei. Roubado. Ficou muito roubado. Oxi. Ah, caçar sua turma. Acabou mesmo. Estando. Não, ficamos assim então. Perdeu. Perdeu. Se você souber o e-mail e tiver um e-mail, não fica fácil. O resto que é o problema. Sai. Um pau. Ai, minhas costas. Minhas costas. Eu esqueci pra onde é que eu tenho que ir nesse jogo. Só pra ver se minha informação é privilegiada. Nossa, travou foi tudo aqui nessas caixas muito loucas. Dá uma vasculhada ali. Dá um sanguinho aqui, só pra mim ficar. Maldito! Um pau. Atirou ainda. Nossa, me acertou ainda. Ó, esquiva. Tomou só um. O nome desse jogo é Vampyr. Acho que tá. Categoria da laranja. RPG de vampiro. RPGzinho de vampiro. Ah, sai fora. Nossa.
It's locked.
Trancado pelo outro lado, eu acredito, meu. Nossa, minha regeneração tá uma batata, hein? E regeneração marmota, hein, meu guerreiro? Eu não sei nem pra que lado que eu tenho que ir. Ah, peraí. Tá, Whitechapel. Do outro lado de Whitechapel. Não falamos do Bruno. Não, não, não. Tem pro lado errado. Não falamos do Bruno, não.
Look at it! Vicious bugger!
Die, Vermin! Pega aí o... Opa, e aí, velho? Foguinho! O cara usa fogo, né? Usa fogo é porque não se garante na porrada. Íamos nos casar, não havia uma nuvem no céu. Nada de nuvem no céu. Assim? Tá, daqui pra ali. Não, não é pra cá, não. As ideias. Eu tô perdido. Isso aí é um ponto. É GTA 2, GTA 5, GTA 12. Versão remasterizada pra Xbox. Felizmente aí é o que vai estar tendo. Nossa, isso aí tá todo lascado, coitado. Olha aí, assista esse louco. Nossa, tá usando o gásinho. Começa. Faz RP de vampiro. RP de vampiro. O RP aí. Pra galera aí que já acompanha RP normalmente aí, vai ter um novo RP de vampiro. Assim. Também não vai estar saindo pra aqui, né? Mas parece que é aqui do lado. Onde é que eu tô no mapa? Será que eu tenho que seguir pro outro lado? Onde é que eu vim? Eu já tô perdido. Ah, uma coisa aqui pra me pegar, que eu esqueci de pegar. Aqui. Tá, aqui a casa dá muito louca. Casa muito louca. Aí eu vim pra cá. Pra cá tava fechado. Dei a volta. Eu vou ficar andando em círculo, porque eu não sei. Simples assim. Vou ficar andando em círculo por quê? Porque eu não sei. Era pra cá? Muito pra cá, hein? Não era pra cá. Sim, era pra cá, sim. Não era pra cá. Era pra cá. Só que eu não lembro onde é que era a informação privilegiada que me expuseram.
I cannot enter.
Nossa, minha porta é trancada, doido. Se esse jogo não fosse um pouquinho menos forçado, eu zerava ele. Tá trancado. Nossa, a porta foi... Aqui é a entrada de Whitechapel, né? Tá, anda aqui pra lá. As portas só destrancam de um lado. Podem.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Grove Street, my home. Meu 24? Fala, minhas guerras. Já tomou um pau já, hein? Roubado. Achei roubado. Tá. Já foi de berço, não deu nem tempo. Tá, eu tenho que chegar na casa Ascalon. Casa Ascalon fica mais ou menos nessa direção aqui, ó. Tá pro outro lado. É, isso aí. Só seguir a rua e chega lá. Nossa, mas só tem uns muito loucos.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Women of all
Fala pra mim, fala pra mim.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my God, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Ela é engraçada.
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray
Nossa,
a vampire.
é muito
I
difícil
understand she
reconhecer
also
vampiro.
taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Deve ser muito difícil reconhecer vampiro. O cara tá com o olho vermelho. E não é maconha. Perguntas pessoais.
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Each time we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
Será?
It's your mother's choice.
E será que é mesmo?
As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother and have accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte when it was not my original name.
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud to know that's the name my mother will read on my tombstone.
Bacana, hein? Muito louco.
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice when we disagree with it.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience? There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
Essa eternidade tá igual esse jogo. Infinito. Tá, eu vou seguir o
Goodbye, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Bacana, hein? Ou muito louco. Onde é que fica a Casa Ascalon? É aqui? Deixa eu conhecer esse cara aqui também, que eu tô precisando conhecer personagens. Nossa, já tá...
Remember, don't let any strangers come into your house.
E o que está batendo aí?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence.
Beleza.
Clarence Crossley. How are you?
Fácil.
My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Bacana. Sua vida em Londres, perguntas pessoais.
How is your
Ela
wife,
faleceu.
Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other, and so many things have happened.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
Eu quero tratamento pra enxaqueca.
I will see you
O cara
later.
já conhece, já... Foda. Já tem que dar remédio pro cara, mano. Quer dizer, não conhece não, né? Você sabe que ele tá ali, que você conhece o cara, mas... né? Esqueceu da existência dele. Perguntas pessoais.
How is your
Sua
wife,
esposa.
Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other, and so many things have happened.
Você tá com problema em casa, mas você está vivo.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Is everything all right at home?
Venus.
Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Venus Crossley. É que eu nem troquei ideia. Mas já tem informações privilegiadas sobre essa pessoa.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere.
Esses vampiros tá complicado, hein?
Vampires.
I know what you
Esses
mean.
vampiros tá complicado.
I haven't had much time to
Alguém tem
think
que ver
about
isso
the
aí.
war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny. I didn't want to sound selfish.
Deus, meu Senhor, me ajuda.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Meu Deus, meu Senhor. Vixi. Tá, vamos pra casa. Porcelain China. Mano,
It's
cara quer
locked, all
muito,
right.
né? Que eu vá pra casa Ascalon. Eu vou. Tá. Vamos seguir o caminho. Tá. Missão principal. Coisa louca, hein? Coisa louca, hein? Bate na câmera, encher a câmera, provavelmente. Tá. Toque, toque, toque.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
As ideias, mano. Quer me barrar, mano?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Uma galera falecida aí. Ó. Arthur Pembleton. O nível de...
There has been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Os caras atacam lá todo dia. É o cotidiano. Ah, mano, esse cara é bilionaire e só tem um Chelling na gaveta. Ah, sai fora, mete essa não. Ah, tem porta ali pra abrir, né, mano? Lord Redgrave. Vamos encontrar o brabo? Tem nome? Ó, uma adaga boa. Chelling. Não, vamos pro outro lado, né? E vai tudo ali pra ali, nós já faz o trampinho bacaninho, então. Ó, vou pegar essa espada aqui, ó. Opa, e aí, vai beleza. Só dar uma olhada aqui. Tô só observando, só. Do nada. Bacana, hein? Encontrei os muito loucos, hein?
Good evening.
Good evening. Agora, qual de vocês é Lord Redgrave? Oxi.
My good friends, if I may have your attention,
Esse é o Redgrave.
behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Tá esquisito, hein? Onde é que eu vim parar?
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss.
Onde é que eu vim parar?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
X1 é foda?
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, Do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Eu largo o controle e paro de falar. Tá.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Mano, é só pergunta complicada, mano.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members. And I do appreciate obedience.
Tá.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
O que significa Ascalon?
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
Bom, vai ser bom daí, ó.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Ih, vai ter
Fear
som,
not.
vai bater
Nothing
todo mundo.
fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
Vai querer que eu mate a Lady Ashbury. Olha essa marmota.
My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Eu tô sentindo que quem fez ele foi esse tal de William Marshall aí, mano.
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood.
Perdemos.
It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance.
Coloca Pantalourinho dos Desertos.
I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Podem. Sim, a sua escolha terá consequência. Não. O Life Strange era agora a hora. Porque o jogo já começou. Só escrever só. Ele vai fazer parte desses muito loucos aí. Nossa, tá? Faz ideia.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Pum.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign Ekons. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
I was chased by a gigantic Valcod 2 nights ago. I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no. That creature barely spoke English.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Bearer.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Lord Redgrave is outside.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod. All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Ah, beleza. Vamos pau.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scals in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Scals.
I have met peaceful and wise Scals. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Skulls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Beleza. Trato de família. Lord Redgrave quer que eu use todos os meus conhecimentos médicos para demarcar e deter. Demarcar e deter todos os possíveis focos de infecção em East End. Ele me pareceu bastante preocupado com a disseminação da epidemia pelos bairros mais ricos de Londres, aumentando assim a chance de infecção da elite britânica. Tentarei eliminar a causa da infecção. Acredito que seja melhor começar interrogando os habitantes para reunir todas as informações possíveis sobre atividades fora do comum relacionadas à epidemia nas proximidades. Mano, tá, eu descobri. Eu acho que talvez seja a hora de eu ir nessa, porque, né? Como assim? Eu vou nessa, hein, família? Com todo respeito, hein? A vizinha mais curta hoje, porque, né? Tô com uma alergia complicada. Tá frio pra cacete. Mas isso não é um motivo pra acabar a live. Começando a ficar com fome, meu. Mas como assim? Eu vou nessa, hein? Com todo respeito. Amanhã tem mais. Eu tenho que conversar com esse povo tudo aí ainda.